there's a company who knows how to listen, it's Dell. In 2005, they had a big problem and they learned how to listen and to react to it in a meaningful way. So Amy Heiss has been doing this monitoring of social media, blogging, Twitter, Facebook for a long time. And you've organized it. First, talk me about the tools you use to listen. What do you use?
The main tool we use is Radian 6.
Which is basically bought by...
Salesforce. Yes, Salesforce.com last year.
Yeah. So you basically use that to have a dashboard of all the reactions ever. If anybody talks in any country about Dell, you pick it up.
We pick it up in 11 languages. Yeah.
And then what do?
And then we respond. So we listen first. That's the most important thing to do to your customers. And then as we see posts that we need to respond to, we engage with those customers and try and solve their issues right there in social. So it's listen, engage, and then act.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you basically call up to a call center or if you ask on Twitter or Facebook or anything, Dell will listen and will immediately react. And I normally notice that Twitter is a better tool to use than anything else because you get immediately reaction. Now, who can react in Dell? How many employees are there in Dell?
We have about 100,000 employees at Dell, but we have about close to 4,000 that are certified to listen and engage with our customers in social media.
Okay, so you basically need to be certified to talk on Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. And how do you get that certification?
We have a training program we call Social Media and Community University. SmackU, actually, is what we call it.
SmackU, that sounds wonderful,
yes.
Yeah.
And SmackU is open to any of our employees to take. It's 4 classes that are about 2 hours each. They're offered either online or in person, and they generate lots of great conversation and discussion. There's lots of case studies in those classes to kind of share what companies have done well and what we can learn from with other companies and with ourselves. And then once you've taken these classes and you're certified, then you're able to apply for a Twitter handle on behalf of Dell or to contribute to our Facebook page, to join a community, and basically you're certified to speak on behalf of your area of expertise.
Okay, so you separately have to basically get permission to get a Twitter handle, and then there's exact rules to what the name should be and how you should react, etc. So there's freedom, and then on the other hand there's structure.
Yes, mostly freedom. We do put a little bit of boundaries on, but we do want to let people, be free to be themselves and speak with their own voice. On my Twitter page, you'll see me talk about Dell programs and, of course, South by Southwest Interactive, but you'll also see posts about the basketball tournament happening or Longhorns, Texas Longhorn basketball or football.
Okay, so with the Dell Twitter handle, you're also allowed to talk about private things. You can show things of yourself.
Yeah, I like to make fun of my kids a lot.
Yeah, and that is also allowed. So who comes up with these policies? How are these social media policies created inside Dell?
We have a team called our Social Media and Community Team. They're under the marketing umbrella for Dell, and they set the social media policy and strategy for all of our Dell team members to follow. So regardless of the business unit you're a part of, this is the team that comes up with Dell's overarching policy and strategy. And I'll fill you in on a little secret. Our strategy really is to listen and engage with our customers in order to connect more closely with them.
Okay, but customers can be complete assholes and who are just angry and they want to rage on. Or they can be extraordinary, sophisticated, nice, pleasant people who want to. And how do you deal with those kinds of extremes?
Yeah, we want to learn from both. So if you're really mad at Dell, we want to know what's caused you to be so passionately mad at Dell. Because if there's passion there, there's a chance for us to turn that around. So certainly, even if you're sort of ugly in your posts, we want to engage with you and try and fix your problem. And if it becomes clear that you don't really want an engagement, you just want to be mad, we're okay with that too. I mean, we recognize that happens sometimes, but we're going to try and solve it first.
So there's 3,800 people certified to basically talk in name of Dell on some kind of social media. How big are the teams which are creating those policies?
So they're relatively small. The SMAC team has about 15 or 20 members. My team, which does a lot of the listening and measuring and monitoring, has about 12 members across the globe. And then there's also a team, the best team, I think, called @DellCares on Twitter, which has about 80 members across the globe. And they're providing tech support and care for all of our customers that need it anywhere in social. And they have that @DellCares handle in 8 languages. So they're really the backbone of everything that we do in terms of providing that tech support, that customer care, that enables us to then build relationships and market and communicate with our customers in social as well.
Right, you're still smiling after all these years in social media. What did social media do with Dell? how did it influence the company? Is it just a marketing tool, or did it also do something else?
Yeah, first and foremost, it's a customer experience tool. It's a brand tool. So we want to make sure that we're listening to our customers, hearing what they have to say, providing them the best possible customer experience. If they're telling us they want a backlit keyboard in social media, we want to take that into consideration in our product group teams and think about the next product that we're creating to make sure that it has what our customers have told us that they want in social media. So it's a great focus group. It's a great way to connect with our customers every day and hear what they have to say, and then respond back and build relationships with them, because I think first and foremost what we want people to know is that we're listening, we care what they're saying, we want to build relationships with them.
Americans are great in listening, or pretending to listen, and pretending that they care, and pretending that they will do something with it. But can you give me an example that they actually did something with it?
Absolutely. 100%. My pal Lisa here a moment ago, last year we heard of a customer who had been in a tornado, and the news station in their area picked it up. And he was 87 years old. He was on his Dell computer playing solitaire, sitting in his Lazy Boy, and he heard tornado sirens going off. And he was being 87, just thought, well, what the heck? And he put his Dell computer over his head as the tornado was coming through. His house kind of blew up around him, but he was safe under his computer at his head. I know, right? And the news station thought that was a fascinating story, so they did a story. We picked it up with our social media listening tools. We contacted the American Red Cross. We contacted that customer, and we got them a new computer. Thanked them for sharing their story. This year, when we came back to work on January 2nd after the holiday, there was an email from him, 88 now, just thanking us again for this computer and telling us what a great experience it's been for him. And so, we really do listen and hear our customers. And when we get, pictures from soldiers of computers with bullets through them saying, this is the bullet that would have gone through my back, thanks for making such a strong computer. I mean, that's a big deal for us to hear that internally. And then if customers, write that we've made a mistake, that we haven't done something right, that we haven't lived up to our promise to help customers grow and thrive, we see that as well. And we take that back into the business and we say, hey, operations, hey, manufacturing, hey, sales, this is the face of our customer. And this is.
Do you do that?
Absolutely.
You fight for the customer inside of Dell. So they have a way to get past the call center, which basically says that you're the only person with that problem. You really help them to get deep into the company.
Absolutely. Certainly. And they can, Michael has a Twitter handle, our CMO, Karen Quintos, has a Twitter handle, and lots of our executives do. So we make it really easy to find us and to speak with us through social. We are absolutely listening, and we're responding as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.